What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hat Talk Live, emergency press conference. It's a Friday night, and this is the most impromptu. This is why you got to smash that notification bell, by the way. But there's some stuff that went on today that we just can't let sit until Thursday. And I was seeing some stuff going down today, and it's got to be talked about tonight. So we're going to talk about it. And I do have at least one special guest. We probably will have more as the time goes on in here. Appreciate you guys tuning in on a short notice. I know that you guys probably saw some of the comments today in the Goran post on Instagram. And I'm here to call out the shit when I see it. And let's welcome in Baby Oil Flip to discuss. How you doing tonight, brother? You hear me?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Yo, what's up? You hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
I think you know where I'm headed tonight with this. There's some shit that we, juvenile and immature and like these things that like these words that are sometimes used to describe these hats. I want to use those words tonight to describe some of the people out there that made some of these, comments today. First off, I'm gonna be upfront and honest. I could not be more blindsided today by the controversy behind this hat. I had no fucking clue that this was going to turn into some kind of homophobic, bullshit comment after comment from scumbags in that. I'm thankful that it's not in my group, but it's at the same time, I do have to address this. And I don't know if these scumbags, I will say it, are watching, but how just disrespectful and immature are these people? I'm sorry. There wasn't one bit of me that looked at this as a rainbow and thought this was a gay hat. I don't see it. My own two. I think these people are so fucking fixated on their own like fears of, being, wearing something that's got some color to it. Do we want every hat to be fucking black? Is that what we're doing here?
Listen, man, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't understand what they're thinking. And I seen a comment. Somebody said something about they made it for the Gen Z people or some shit like that. I'm like, yo, if you don't fucking like it, yo, don't buy it. If it's not your style, not your taste, that's cool. Let the people that enjoy it and like it, fucking just let them have it. Tell me everything. Oh, see, they putting up, they reading too deep into it, man. I don't know. It's just ignorance.
Comments, it was downright hate. Like it was absolutely like hateful. I just like the one like Dia de los Gays hat. What the fuck? I couldn't even believe some of the like garbage that was being spewed out of these people today. I'm just sickened. Like, I mean, like legitimately sickened by seeing this stuff. Like, and the dude has like 38 followers on Instagram. So that makes me think that it's probably like a dummy account because do you know what day and age we're in? Like, I don't know where the kid works or nothing, but when your employer finds out that you're spewing like hate speech like that on social media, you're probably fucking going to get fired.
You're fired. Your ass gone.
So, I mean, this is, keyboard warrior bullshit at its finest. This is somebody faceless, probably not using his real name or nothing. And he comes out and he's attacking and following all these fucking, gay slurs and shit like that out there, much like somebody else we know about there, throwing his gay slurs around like about me and everything. But I'm absolutely blindsided by this today. This is not what I expected at all today from this.
It has nothing to even do with the rainbow. That's just the color. They don't know. Like I got a Mexican homie. I talked to him earlier and I like, yo, what you think about this hat? He was like, bro, they maybe could have changed the word, but overall it's fire. I like it. He's like, yo, can you give me one? I said, yeah, I fucked up on him, so I was only able to get one. But I say, if it comes down to it, bro, I'll just give it to you. Like, I don't have a problem with it. But he said
There was some
Huh?
app issues or something going on today. I heard that from a couple people, and I saw that in the comments, and I knew you said it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just couldn't.
That Los Gays hat. See, he
Yeah,
don't know. You come across a real true Mexican, they probably gonna beat your ass behind some, disrespecting their culture, like, and
yeah.
it's
Let
saying
me
gay,
pull.
like, come on, man, don't
This
nothing
isn't
gay about
even.
that shit.
That's not even rainbow to me, man. Like I'm not even like that's not those colors. It's not the typical like the pride hat they released or anything like that. This doesn't scream pride or nothing to me. Like it has nothing to do with that.
At all.
And that's where like my gripe, like in my like screaming inside of me says, do you just want no color on any fucking hats no more? You just want it straight black hats. Every hat has to be daddy or boner or whatever. This isn't that. And like if you don't fucking like it, just move on.
Go the
Why do
other
we
way.
gotta leave some kind of like, why do we have to put somebody down and call for firing of the designers? And these fuckers
I've
are in
seen
our
that.
group too. Don't
That-
think I ain't watching this bullshit. You bring that, and I know that the other people in the other group, they're dying for me to kick them out so they go run to their group. By all means, you can have those people because when I kick you out, I don't need you in my group no more. I remove the cancer.
yeah, we
I don't
don't.
sit there and let it fester.
And then I seen Jeff put up, he had a hoodie. I like the hoodie go with it. And Jeff is married. So how's it? Yo, like, what are you talking about? Like,
They're
y'all don't make no sense. It's just ignorance, man. It's
No,
straight
and I don't think they're going that way. Like they're not saying like, oh, well, this person's gay if they wear the hat or anything, but they're just like so insecure that they can't wear a little bit of fucking color on their head without like walking out the door. I've rocked this hat 3 times this week already. I'm like, not one bit of me thought, oh my God, some gay dude's gonna come up to me and do something. How insecure
And I bet
do
you
these
got
people?
compliments on it too.
Oh, well, again, what I live where. And there's a population of people down here who, are Latino and everything. So of course they love it. And that's what surprised me too, is again, just like P-Tone, there was a lot of like negative, like this wasn't what they, the Mexican population. Again, I don't know. I mean, do you just like the shitty dandy hats that are the same fucking material every single time? And oh my God, they're exclusive, so you can resell them for triple or whatever, which I highly doubt you can. Um, those hats all look like junk to me. Maybe that's what they want. Go be with that then. And I rarely ever mention that brand or anything because I don't even feel like they need to or worthy of being mentioned on my show because I have a dandy hat. Somebody gave me one. It was not. It was a ripoff of a Bass Pro Shops hat. Well, that's all it was.
And what they charge you for, like $100 for it or some shit like that?
There was I think there were 75. I saw their drop. They did a drop yesterday or something during Hat Talk Live, actually. $75. I'm like, and I'm gonna tell you, the quality is nowhere fucking near Gorin. It's not even fucking close. Not even close. I dare anybody to challenge that. The quality on those hats is nowhere. And even Cespal, and he's Latino, Mexican. I don't know what to say, Mexican, whatever. He was in support of today's hat. He loved it. And he says they're ass. They are ass. I'll say it. I mean, I haven't been impressed with any of their shit. So
Yeah, it is what it is when it comes to that. When you got good quality and y'all just want to bitch and complain and listen, nobody got time for that.
do I need to stop doing the previews after 2 weeks? Because what's weird to me is this is 2 weeks in a row that I did the sneak peek on Hat Talk Live. And I didn't see anything even floating around in my chat. Like nobody screenshotted it and put it in my chat. Now I don't know what goes on in the other shitty groups, but I feel like we know they're watching.
Yeah.
And are they just shitting on it because they want to go against what Big T says, which I think is highly possible and highly likely because they want to shit on anything that I say is good.
Because the hate is real. That's the only reason why the hate is real when it comes to that.
Kidding. You don't want to agree with Big T because you don't want to support. You don't want to do anything, and I understand that. I fully understand. You've been treated a certain way by me, and I know you don't agree with it, but you don't ever take a look in the fucking mirror and realize why I treated you that way was because you acted like an asshole.
And you get what you receive.
No, but they don't. But yeah, you and I understand that, and other people will understand that. But these people don't take any responsibility for their actions. They went through my chat and they did underhanded, backhanded comments in my direction while they're still trying to sell their shitty resale hats in my chat. And they think that they can come into the house that Big T built and sit there and disrespect me and talk shit about me. And then I'm just supposed to sit there and eat it because I have to.
No.
But when I tell them, and I gave these people multiple warnings. Anybody can vouch for me who's watched me move. I said, look, if you keep doing this, I'm going to have to take you out of the group. And you know what they do? Oh, Big T doesn't have the balls to take me out. Well, then you saw Big T's balls and they're like this fucking big. And then I removed you. And then you're like looking around, you're going, oh my God, I can't believe I got removed. I fucking told you you're going to get removed.
Man, look, especially you didn't give them several warnings. Oh, well, fuck it. You got to go.
And I'm going to tell you, I think I said this at my event. In real life, I don't give people 4 fucking warnings. You get 1 chance with me. You fuck me over, you do something shitty to me, we're done. That's it. 1 and done. But for some reason, I like to play a little bit of a nicer, it's the internet. I know there's keyboard warriors out there. They like to, spew out their shit that they'd never say to anybody's face or anything like that. But, the internet's different. And, so I give them a little benefit of the doubt. And you know what? My benefit of the doubt is pretty much like 98% wrong.
But you got to stop doing that for them people that just be going on and on and on because they take advantage of that.
Yeah. Well, I'm live today. I'm live today for the Friday Drop Live Cop, and everybody in the chat, in my chat here, is positive and saying how great the hat is. I go into Goran Bros fans, there's people shitting on the hat. I'm like, I honestly was shocked because I really thought that this was a great hat today. I really am.
I did too. I thought it was a great hat. And I'm looking at it right now on my phone. We got 36 and now down to 31. So a few people left. Oh well, they probably
they're in here. That number just fluctuates. But let's get we got a couple other hosts tonight. I guess we called in the army tonight to help me out in doing this, just not to let me burn myself down here. But we got Jeff Blair. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
The army tonight. Yo, you gotta turn your volume down.
Yeah, I turned it down.
And we also have returning co-host Charisma also in the house.
What up, Charisma? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? It's time to get awesome, guys.
So we got four voices. Don't it's tough when we do this, so don't talk over each other. Just give everybody their time and everything. But I'll let you guys say your piece. Welcome in tonight to a special emergency press conference at Talk Live. We're addressing some of the homophobic, I'll say juvenile, immature comments that were left today on Goran's post. Thoughts? JR Baby Oil Flip has already given his take. Charisma, what is your take today? I know you saw some of the stuff that went on today.
Yeah, I'm in my parents' house right now, so not in my normal place, but I wanted to jump on here because I thought it was really important. First of all, I'm really surprised because I saw the hat and I was like, that's a banger, right? Like, it's an awesome hat. Secondly, I think it's extremely disrespectful because, this is a hat that's honoring Dia de los Muertos, which is a day that you're respecting the dead, the deceased, right? Like, it is a day that I have a lot of family. I'm not Mexican, right? But I have a lot of friends and close family that are, and basically they have an altar and they use it to put pictures up of the relatives, right? And it's supposed to be a really important day. So the fact that they're turning around and making it bashing it and saying it's a gay thing, and by the way, there's nothing wrong with that, but I think it's just really disrespectful, especially when it's an important day that people are honoring their loved ones. So I think it's just really disrespectful, and it's really unfortunate that they are using this just because they want to be haters. If you don't like the hat,
looking at this hat, is your first glimpse of this, again, my eyes did not go towards, oh my God, there's a rainbow on here, this hat's gay.
No.
I
I
So
mean,
anything with more than 2 colors is gay now? Is that what we're
I
saying?
guess we're just doing black
Like,
and white hats,
I
right?
don't understand. I mean, that hat looks great on your head. That's a fire hat. I'm not saying that everybody should be
When I
believing
told
the
you
same
guys,
thing as me, but
when I told you guys
yeah,
about this hat, like I didn't tell you too much at the event. I gave you guys a little bit of a
yeah.
insider, because that's what I do at my live events. I'm allowed to, say a little bit of piece about what the next Friday drop is. I gave you guys a little bit of teasers. Was I wrong? I mean, like, I described pretty much like what was kind of coming, and I just didn't. I'm absolutely shocked.
That hat is
Absolutely
fire,
shocked.
man. I'm shocked too. I mean, and I know the quality. You could tell looking at it how the quality is probably through the roof on that one. Versus the capsule that came out in Mexico only. I'm not going to say anything negative about that capsule, but that is basic compared to that hat right there.
I agree. I think
quality.
You bring up a good point. So on the same week that we were getting this hat, that Mexico capsule also leaked, and that caused a lot of buzz. And
yeah,
I'm like, I almost feel like that kind of like hurt this drop for some reason, because everybody was so fixated on those 5-6 hats in that capsule or whatever. And their mind was like thinking, oh, today was going to be like those, which today is nothing like those.
Yeah.
The other, before I get you, like, before you leave, and you're not leave, but before this thought leaves my head, this fucking Rock On, the Rock Hopper lookalike, I was like, I couldn't even take it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Go ahead, Jeff. I'm gonna pull this fucking hat out. Hold on.
I mean, they do both have embroidery on the back of the mesh. I mean, I give them that one.
And it stops there. These hats look nothing. These don't look the same.
Nothing.
What the fuck? What? Because they both have black. This
material. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. All right, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. All right. So the crown, they're not the hat. Both hats are different.
All right.
Both hats are different.
Hold on a second before you go there. I'm the only one that's got them in hand. And not rubbing that in or nothing. Do you have this one? You don't. No, I'm just saying. This material is totally different. This material is like almost like fuzzy. That is not that.
Okay.
It's basically, it's going to stop with the black color on the crown for me. Like, okay, one's got stars and one's got skulls. Does that mean that these are the same hat?
No. No. It doesn't. It does.
I don't understand. Also, like, if it's got more than 2 colors. Now it's gay because it's got red, yellow, a little bit of blue. I don't understand how you come to that conclusion, or why you're even bringing that up, or why you're even saying stuff like that.
This was not like, I wasn't looking this as like a rainbow. I guess my brain, again, was not going in this direction. I was looking at like the color fading into colors. Like it starts in a deep, dark purple, and then it comes across the hat in yellow, and then goes into like that greenish blue.
Yeah.
I mean, all right.
It doesn't look like a rainbow.
Okay, so let me tell you this. I know we talked about it in the chat. Coco.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen Coco?
No, I never. I don't.
It's a good movie. You got to check it out. Their mythical animals have hella colors. Go after Disney. Since y'all want to go after going about a hat that's supposedly gay, go after Disney and try that shit. I bet you they won't do it. They don't have the balls to do that.
No.
But you talk about a hat that has color. It's part of the fucking culture. Like, make it make sense.
If you buy the capsule that dropped in Mexico, you'll get every one of them hats will have every color on that hat. Just buy the whole capsule. I mean, if you wear different colors on one hat, what's the big deal?
Dia de los Muertos is known for its vibrant colors. It's like, that's what it's about. And Coco, that's what I also said earlier.
Here's the sugar skulls that I used for in the background of my reel. What are we seeing?
Yeah, is that gay now? That's all I'm saying. So that's gay, is what we're saying.
I guess.
No.
I guess these sugar skulls.
No.
And who cares anyway?
Who cares? That's what I'm saying. But Charisma made a great point earlier.
Look, I'll be the first to admit here. I know that I'm not Mexican. I'm not Latino. I know very little about Dia de los Muertos. I know when I think of it though, I think of Sugar Skulls. This hat checks the box on that for me. Like I mean, unless they're going to say like, oh, this is just made for the American thought of, and I mean, I didn't even know like what the meaning behind the, the dog Xolo, on the patch and everything. I know what muerte means in Spanish is dead. So, I mean, I thought that was going to be cool for, I don't know. So,
yeah, listen, I'm going to tell you what I did. I went to DTLR early. They didn't have those 1906 because the 1906 go with that. I was going to buy
96s.
No, 1906. I think that's what
I think I have them, right? As the ones I have?
I think those are the ones you have. I was going to go buy it just to go with that hat.
Yeah, I was going to do that pairing too. Let me do some pairings for you all.
But
yeah, let's get some of these comments in here because we've had some good comments that we've overlooked. And I just want to point out. Going back to Pero, he was saying the hat was fire. He felt it was a great homage to Mexican culture. He's Mexican, so I appreciate that comment. Santiago. People saying it's gay rainbow because they're uncultured and they don't know that skull candies are colorful. Okay. I mean, there you go again. Chocolate elegance being in here. At this point, we're all grown. If you can't chat like an adult, be supportive and keep the negative shit to yourself. Get the fuck out. I agree. That's what I'm saying. And then we got Santiago goes, I guess I'm gay as fuck. I don't give a fuck. And so does Distinguished Gentleman saying I'm gay too. So I just, look, you're going to get bored if they put out black and white hats, which is basically what that other brand, I seem to see a lot of black and white over and over again from that fucking garbage. So whatever.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, keep it moving when you make a comment if you don't like something, but to harp on it, you just like or don't like the hats for what they are instead of what you think they should be. Because I think anticipation is what fucks a lot of people up. I don't know what they have in their mind about what the drop should be, what they think it's going to be. And then maybe it's different. And then they go, oh my God, what's going on? And I'm like, come on.
Does it hurt? See, like now this drop on the app, if they didn't watch Hat Talk Live last night and they didn't see the insider's photo, they got nothing because the app alone did not have any teaser on there. So, in you guys' opinion, does Goran not showing any kind of teaser, not even the 2% of the hat where some people make the decision if they see that little, this is what they'd see on the app is like that little sliver of like the Goran logo. Like they'd probably see like this much. I'm not buying this week. Like that's what they'd see. Does that hurt them by not putting that up, or does it help them? Because we're talking.
I don't think it really matters.
I think people are always
they're gonna have
if they don't see the hat in hand, a lot of times they miss out and then they're late to the party. And then you realize later on how fire the hat really is, and you go, what the hell? You know what I mean?
And that's why, like, again, when we had somebody on the Friday Drop show today watching, and they're like, I didn't really see it with the photos, but watching you with the hat on your head and in hand, I made the purchase because it looks great. And that's exactly the purpose of those Friday Drop Live cop shows. That's why I'm here to do that. So, because many times when I don't think there's anybody that's going to be disappointed who purchased today when they get this in hand and they feel and touch and see the details and everything on this. I think everybody is going to be pleased with this hat.
But look at my man Baby Oil Flips hat he's got on right now. That hat is very colorful when you really look at it. It's got like a pink, yellow, blue, sky blue, brown.
Could also be a gay hat.
That's one of the most coveted hats in Goran history. And you're telling me that this hat you got on, Big T, is somehow like, wow, that's a ridiculous hat. Look at all them colors. But Hump is the most decorated hat in the history of almost Goran's history of Friday drops. Make it make sense is all I'm saying.
I don't know what Adam is saying.
I'm glad you wore that hat.
The Peeps saying that we wait all week and a whole week. The only disappointment is the PS5 Pro for $200 more. Okay. Yeah. People complain and the hat still sells out. And there was somebody like that is in our group who was in there complaining that they've got so many hats and everything. And then, they want the designers fired because the past few drops haven't been great and stuff. And that stuff pisses me off like immensely. Like I can't be more disgusted with that because we wouldn't even be here.
Off if the designers got fired. I'd be mad.
Well,
I
we
don't know
wouldn't
what
be
the
here.
designer-
I don't think we'd be here if the designer got fired, because I mean, like before this designer, it was all core hats for Friday drops. They
Yeah.
didn't get elevated until this designer came in. The true anger is people are mad because the hat sits for a little while now, because they ain't able to do their shitty little resale game no more, because more people are able to go out and cop it.
Yeah.
That's the true crying that's going on. And I am here for it, because I am glad that more people are able to obtain these hats now and get them. And by the way, we're almost on 3 weeks of Boner being up now?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
You're exactly
Charisma.
right. Yeah, sorry, you're exactly right. It's like now that it's up for an hour, people are like, well, I can't resell this for like $300 or whatever they're thinking. But I bet you anything, this is gonna be a very much wanted hat. Like watch, like
especially in Mexico, right? I mean, like,
exactly.
are we wrong for saying that there's probably a good chunk of the population that are probably going to want this hat? I think there's going to be demand. We saw it with Quetzal. It's no secret that that's the bird of the Guatemalan flag. Lots of people in Guatemala want a Quetzal hat.
A lot of people are gonna want this hat. So
I agree.
it was hated on today, but it's not gonna be hated on in the future. People just want to complain about something. I think when we saw the original teaser just on the Goran app, like with all the colors, like right away, I knew it was going to be colorful. So I don't know what the big surprise was. I knew it was going to be colorful already. But anyways, thank you for allowing me here. I got to get back, but keep doing your thing. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Charisma.
Have a good one, guys.
All right.
Curtain Call makes a good comment on here. He says he doesn't even think there was that much hate over Lisa Frank. And you know what? He's right, because damn, there's a lot of rainbow on that, isn't there? In fact, the underbrim is straight rainbow. Look at that. Was this hat gay too? Come on.
I bought it. I let my son color it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
like, I get it. If you don't like the hat, you don't have to like it. But it's just like the angst. Like, what are you so angry over the drop? Like, you're really getting mad and, oh, this is trash. I can't believe it. It's like,
no, and I look, I totally appreciate, I do, no matter what anybody says, I do appreciate the opinions. Yeah. Again, I was just a little bit blindsided today, because I really thought today was going to be one of those days where it was going to be like an almost unanimous day. Now, I say that, and when you look at the comments overall, somebody pointed out there was like 104 comments at one point, and then it was like 98 positive and like 6 fucking assholes in there just, saying negative stuff. So I mean, we're kind of focusing on the small population, but it's still like the focus for me was the reason why we're basically here tonight was just like this absolute like ignorant language and like comments that were just put out there. Like, I just don't think that was just, it was nowhere near the direction I thought today was going to go for me.
Yeah, like super divisive. I don't understand it. Like, why?
It was a little bit too homophobic for me. I'm like, yo, if that's how you swing, by all means, that's you. I have no opinion about it. That's you. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
And do you think that hat means you're gay? Like,
it's not a hat that's going to make you gay. I got new. This is the press conference right now. I'm here to call the press conference tonight. Wearing this hat is not going to make you gay, and it's probably not going to make other people think that you are gay.
Especially when you rock it the right way too. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that shit fire." I'd be like, "I know, I appreciate it. Can I have it now? You can have this one."
That's my press conference, and now I'll take questions.
Not a cloak that turns you gay.
Right.
Gay cloak. Put it on.
Kate Dizzle is saying it because they went to stores too. That's not the case. There was a lesser quantity. I mean, the quantity varies. That's all I'll say. I'm not getting into quantities or anything like that. But in 2022, there were times when there was a lesser quality than there is now. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
From what I understand. So
well, it looks like it's great quality. I can't wait to get it in hand.
It always is.
And I'm gonna wear all black with it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, just the patch, right? just the patch in the way that the animals lined up with the word in the middle. Like it's the art of all of that that comes together with the design that's on the brim for me, and in the ears and the eyes. I mean, if you really look at that thing up close, I'm telling you, get that in hand. I guarantee that's a beautiful hat, man. I'm not trying to sell somebody on something if they
It's
don't
already
actually
sold
like
out,
it.
so we don't need to sell it no more. It's done. Our work is done here.
I
So
can't. That shit is vicious. That's a vicious hat, man.
It's not. It looks great on head. It looks great on head. It's a nice hat. I mean, I feel bad for people who took the quick look and don't watch the live cop shows and take the time to appreciate. What I think a lot of people. We've seen this before. Is they want to say no. They
Yeah.
want to say no to something because wallets are strapped. They're trying to save money and they want to hate something. And they're like, all right, this is the week. This is the week I'm going to shout out the distinguished gentleman for 20 bomb in here. F them homophobic jerks. There you go. The 20 bomb in here. Appreciate him on a Friday night emergency press conference, Hat Talk Live. So, but anything else? I mean, I don't want to harp for too long on this. I just felt like this was just too much to let go till Thursday. There's just no way I could just sit. And it's fresh and it's better to address it tonight than it is to sit and wait. Shout out to your sister, Jeff, for hooking me up. She fucking killed it with the subscribers today.
Oh yeah, it's got like what 15, 20 subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, she's blowing up. We might hit 700 by Thursday like I wanted to.
I get 750, man, with Sam.
I'm gonna have to give her extra entries into the raffle for Thursday night now because she got so many followers.
Oh damn,
subscribers.
You could trust Sam. She'll get around and put the word out and get with her friends and.
Yeah, she's putting the word out there and hooking it up. So thanks to Sam and appreciate her doing the work. I wish hopefully others are following Sam's lead and get some more subscribers for us and we'll hit the goals we're looking for before the end of the year and everything. So
hit the 1,000.
All right. Final thoughts, unless you guys got anything else, I'll let you guys get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Friday nights. And a week ago we were together. Unfortunately, we're not this week, but wish we were back in Old Town having fun again.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Man, shit.
One day soon it'll happen again.
Absolutely.
Next time I'm gonna make sure that I don't stray away from the crowd.
I'm gonna make sure you don't stray too far. I'm gonna follow you next time.
We're gonna have to handcuff them then because
you might be in somebody's fucking trunk or something next time.
No,
I don't believe that for a second. Unless he's handcuffed to one of us, he's gonna stray and find something.
Y'all just help me stumble back. That's all I care about. Just help me make it back.
Hey, that's what we were worried about.
He even told me he was gonna buy another mermaid hat so he could use it to lure another bartender.
I told him to. I actually told him to do that.
He did in the chat. He was like, "Oh, you might want this." And I was
wasn't there? It was some girl I think posted a bunch of hats up for sale, and I said, "Yo, you gotta get on this. You need another one now."
It's the first one too. That was 2.0 I gave away.
To see who knows what you can pull down with the OG.
Man, what?
He's gonna end up with about 27 OGs, man, just to have them, just because you never know.
Right. Yeah, I never know. Like, it may come in handy.
Well, I do know that there's probably a bunch of those hats that aren't sweaty, greasy, and stinky because I don't see a lot of people wearing it except at my events. So
you clean them, you just use the baby oil in there. Clean them.
Griffin's a funny guy. Griffin's a funny guy.
Hey, so.
Oh, Jesus.
Tinder, Grinder.
Yeah.
Bumble.
Yeah.
Hinge.
They all gets around.
All right. Well, thank you guys for spur of the moment. I was basically sitting on the toilet reading all these comments, and I'm like, all right, I think this is enough. Like, I've seen enough tonight. This shit needs to be addressed, and we need to talk about this. And I'm glad you guys. It helps me when I have other people in to help me out because if I just do the solo rant, I feel like it's just.
You're like, oh, Big T's a fucking asshole. He's always what's wrong with Big T? And then you become the guy as the bad guy when you're trying to explain.
Oh, I'm always the bad guy.
Assholes.
Yeah, I'm getting at this moment. They're all on the phone with each other, ripping me apart because I'm doing this. So.
Man, see it like it, buy. If you don't like
Yeah,
it,
look,
move your
it's not
ass on.
about like you're supposed to like every fucking thing. Look, I said it on the Collective Spotlight. There's weeks I would go Friday. I wouldn't buy a Friday drop week after week. I'm not just here buying every fucking hat just because I
Sure.
just, you know what I mean? So
Yep.
no, but if I like it, and then you're saying all these derogatory things, why is it that big of a deal? Like, if I don't like something, don't buy it. You won't see me on there saying, "Oh, you're an idiot for buying that." Who the hell buys that? That's a gay hat. That's what I understand. That's the point you're making here.
Yeah,
And
there's no
I'm
need.
doubling down on that.
There's no need to insult anyone for anything regarding these hats.
Yeah, like why
What
are you
I
so
like-
mad? That's what I want to know. It's like
What I like and what you like and what Baby Oil likes, it can be three different things. Our number one hat can be totally different. Does that mean we're not going to be friendly towards one another? Does that mean we're going to make fun? Now, if it's mermaid, I'm going to make fun of you. But
Yeah.
I mean, like,
it's fun loving, you know.
and fun loving, and I'm just kidding anyway. But I'm just saying, like,
I need my baby oil patch. That's what I need.
yeah, we need
I
to start
got you.
printing out that photo and sticking it on there. I almost wish I had an extra one of that now to just put the Junior Flip on there. with the
Yeah,
baby
that's
oil.
what we need. And get them to make the fucking Velcro and we'll peel that bitch off.
I'm just gonna take
drain the baby oil.
No, I'm just gonna make the stickers. I'm just gonna send it out to my sticker guy and just make those size of a patch stickers, and we're just gonna pop that shit right on that hat.
I got one, so make sure you send me one so I can put it on mine because I'll wear that shit for real.
No, I need some
Baby
extra.
oil.
I need
They
some.
were like, "Is
extra
that your
thing."
hat company? You got your own hat company?" I see.
Yeah,
But
that would be hilarious.
one thing I do want to say is when people tune in, they're supposed to tune in for the jewels that you drop. And either you're gonna use it or lose it. And if you don't use it, just move. Let the people that's tuning in that be like, okay, he's giving some gems right now. Let me hold on to this because it might come in handy. And be like, boom, there you go. He was talking that good shit. I gotta get it because he dropped the gems. You give the jewels, you just gotta tune in and listen and pay attention. You'll know if something is a banger or not.
Right.
So once again, the hat, fire. I can't wait to wear it. I'm waiting on mine. I wish you'd send me my shit tomorrow.
There's
Yeah,
been-
I'm the same way, man. Can't wait to get it. And Big T, like you said, with Mermaid, you never have a problem speaking your mind when you think something is weak. If you're like, oh God, I'm not wearing it. You said it about Babe. I can't wear it. I'm not gonna get it. You know, so it's not like you're sitting here wearing that hat going, oh, it's great. Well, I know deep down it sucks, but I'm wearing it and I'm promoting it. It's not even what it is. So
No, and honestly, like even though that's not a hat that I'm going to wear, and I've been honest about that, there were some guys who said they would wear it, and it doesn't take away at all the fact that it is a great quality hat. There is a lot of great quality about that hat.
it is.
And
Not a
I mean, the wife loves it. It's just not for me. Like I'm just not like I don't relate to that hat. Like it's not something that I'm gonna rock. So. And that's okay. But am I going to go on a spree of saying, oh, everybody's gay for wearing that hat? No, like that's not me. Like I don't.
I had to put one.
That's a great patch right there.
I had to put one of your favorite patches on with a bunch of colors. I had to.
Yeah, fuck you back.
Yeah, how many people promoted that one, selling it, trading it, buying it with all them colors on them? All these other hats with all these colors, and now all of a sudden this one drops, and suddenly this is the one. Can't believe it's got rainbow on the brim. And I'm like,
and I'm not, honestly, I'm not a fan of a lot of those pinwheel, like I call them like pinwheel hats, like Buck Wild. Geez, there's a Trippy was one of them too. Like it's got like the, like it looks like kind of like a beach ball when it's on your head kind of thing.
Out.
Bug out. Like I just don't like. To me, it was just like, it's a little bit too like. It was not the gay thing. It was more like, they're a little bit too loud for my taste. But
Sauce. I got up on the wall. Sauce is another one.
Yep. And I think Runner too, right? I think I see that one up there. That's got multiple colors on the top too. Hold on one sec. You guys take over for a second. I'm going to grab something. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
No, that's just orange. But Runner's just got orange on the mix.
Yeah, it's just orange.
It's just straight orange. It's not a pinwheel one.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, shit, not right there. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Oh man, yeah, people be tripping. What about this one?
Which one?
What about that one?
Oh, do you have this one?
A
Oh,
lot of colors on there.
Here's the. Is this what you were looking for today?
yup. No. They were. I'm gonna send it to you. They were 1906.
But these are the
1906,
ones.
1906 R's, right?
See how look
Yeah.
how good these
Yeah,
like,
there you go.
this magenta or whatever on here.
Oh
matches
yeah, I know. I see.
These
Yep,
right
it.
those two.
Yeah.
These ones, it's got the yellow.
Man.
Yeah, either one of them shoes you can rock with that.
And then the under.
Yeah,
It's just like the underbrim of that. Just like the underbrim of that. There you go.
It's kind of good. I think these I'll coming soon. Pairing coming soon on. I'll have it up like tomorrow or something.
Yep.
But I think like look at that's like how it fades.
Spot on.
That's it.
Spot on.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
that shit hot.
That's
That's
it.
why.
Right there.
That's why I ordered them.
Yep. These I think you might be able to find on sale now too. These might be sitting some places.
That's another thing we could talk about, man. 2024 is the year of the sneaker sale.
The
Man.
sneaker set, yeah.
Every sneaker's on sale, man. Everything. You might as well, every drop, just wait about 3 months. The shit will be $30, $40 off.
They're talking about the breads, the bread Jordan 1s, and they're going to be $250 for a pair of Jordan 1s, which is like $70 over retail. And
That's
all the
crazy.
all the recent OG 85 highs have all sat. So
Yeah.
will the breads sit?
I'm not buying $250 for some let's be honest, some uncomfortable ones
Well,
compared
here's
to
the thing. Here's the thing. Like I that colorway is like, like when Chicago's breads, they all sell quick. Like it's almost like a guarantee they're going to go. So what I was thinking though was like, all right, if I try and hit on Nike, they got return policy, like where you can just return it for like, they don't even care. I think it's like 6 months or something. And if they do end up bricking and going on sale, I'll just fucking send the pair I paid $250 for back.
yeah.
I mean, because I just won't wear them right away. I mean, it's cheap to do that, but if you're gonna get
That's
them for
crazy.
$150 or whatever, or save the $100. I mean, there's nothing wrong with saving money in this day and age here.
No, listen, I try to save as much as I can because I buy hats when I like them. So fuck yeah, save your money.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get them right away. If I get them, cool. But if I don't, I'm not worried about it because, like you said, it's gonna sit and drop.
You got to get Gerald is saying too. He's like, get insoles for once. Yeah, as you get older.
Yeah, that's true.
I was walking around in those silver metallics on Friday night. My feet were barking after the whole night at Old Town.
Yeah, no shit, man. The military floors, what, 225 when they retail?
I think they're were they 220, 25?
My reimagined breads was like 2 and some change, like 225,
Yeah.
some shit like
I haven't worn those.
Like, ooh, that's getting up there for me. Like, I know everything's going up, but I'm like, anything more than that, I'm like 250, 275 for a retail pair, man. I lost you. I don't need to buy it anymore.
And like for sneakers, I mean, like when you're retailing at 250, 300, I mean, what's resale on that? Unless it's Travis Scott's, you know what I mean? Like,
but that's why they're sitting, man. They're sitting because they're just reaching that cap. And I'm not. I don't really consider myself a true sneakerhead. I got a lot of sneakers, but I'm not. I don't consider myself a sneakerhead, so I don't have to on any of those. So I would rather wait for them to go on sale or.
I would really like to have a pair of breads though, like that. And Chicago is like, I missed on the Lost and Founds like last year, or was it last year? I think it was 2 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
So that sucks, but Jamie putting it right on. I mean, is that the perfect thing? I buy hats when I like them.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's the key. That's the ticket. Right?
Is it any more simple than that?
Yeah. If a Friday drop comes 8 weeks in a row and you don't like them, you don't buy them. Then the next one comes out and it's the best hat you've ever seen. You fucking buy it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, I mean, there was a point where I wasn't buying every single week back, like when it was, the styles were kind of like core styles. It was like, all right, I buy what I like. I mean, I'm not going to buy every single thing. If I relate to a patch and I have to have it, like when Karma first dropped, like I was like, oh my God, tie-dye. And I was like crazy. It was like, that was like so different at the time. And then that hat sells out like super fast. And then they re-released that one. So they kind of took away some of the like prestige of that hat. Like Karma isn't a big deal now, but for a while there, Karma
Yeah.
was a big deal. Like people were like, "Oh wow, you have Karma," because that was a
Yeah.
hat that everybody was looking for, and then they reproduced it, so it's not as big of a deal. That was on the level of heavyweight, believe it or not. Like people go back, and that's the knowledge that heavyweight is still, because I've never re-released that. It's still a very highly coveted hat as a Grail, and probably my top one. I know some people would say Savage or whatever, but I say heavyweight. And Karma was up there on that level for a time. So
Yeah, nobody talks about
Did you-
that one anymore. But
did
it
you know?
really was.
it re-released in 2022 in a bunch of places. I think DTLR was one of them, and then it just watered it down. But good for everybody who wanted it.
Yeah.
Bad
Yeah,
for the
they did.
reseller. You got it?
No, I didn't get it. I seen it at DTLR today. It's an all black core hat with it. I was
Oh,
gonna
no.
buy.
No.
I'm just talking about the tie dye.
Tie-dyes,
Oh, the tie dye.
And that's the thing, because a lot of times, like DTLR, Buckle, there'll be dry spells where they're not coming out with anything new, and I'm like, there's nothing out. I'm not really buying anything, and then they'll dump like they did recently on DTLR, boom, and then they put fire on there. I'm not buying it just because they're releasing it. I'm buying it because I'm like, shit, that's some fire hats they just dropped, So it's like, yeah, I might buy more. You might buy more than the average person, but that doesn't mean that I'm just buying everything just to buy it. I think I buy what I like. And if I like a lot of the shit, I'm gonna fucking buy it.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna wear it eventually. Shit.
there are some people who are like, like they've got to buy everything. They just
Yeah,
want to
that's
buy
true.
every single drop, and they don't care. Like it's automatic. Like they're gonna just come Friday comes 3:00, they're hitting purchase no matter what, and they'll deal with it after. So that blue looks a little different. And that is it the lighting there, or is it
Maybe it's because of the lighting.
That's a
Okay.
royal blue, right?
It
Yeah,
is
it's a
royal.
royal blue.
Yeah. That's just
Yeah,
the
it's
lighting
more-
always makes it look different. That's why when they put pics online and you get them in hand, sometimes you're like, damn, this color is different than the Instagram pic,
Yeah,
So,
well, I try to do my best with my lighting to make sure it shows exactly how it is. But even like the week of Slippery, for some reason, my camera, that hat is such a bright orange that it just, the camera on the Mac, does not want to take that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on a Mac too, so I had that same problem. I got that sitting up there. I got it because I like it. And plus, the reference behind it. That's why I buy a lot of them. Like the patch that's on that hat right now, no other hat has that. That alone should be like, yo, let me get that. It's something different.
A lot of people like that patch, and I did pass that along too, because I think that we might see that patch return at some point. But again, the Friday drop is the Friday drop. That's not going to come back. But I'm all for the patches returning, but as long as the Friday drop style doesn't return ever, that's the main thing that's protected. I believe in that. Unless it's down the road, maybe when the Goring gets to the point where they're able to do retros like Nike does. Maybe every 10 years we'll see the retro of like a Boner or something like that. By that point, the ones that had it, your Boner is going to be looking a little ratty and rugged and everything. So maybe you want a new one.
Gotta have the Cialis for it, the Blue Chew,
Yeah,
the pills for
you
it.
got it. What is that? There's some kind of gel or something they're selling on TV. Like it's some kind of like Exo something or whatever. I keep seeing the commercials for it. There's some kind of hard-on gel now that they're fucking selling on. Right on.
When your boner gets torn and tatted.
Yeah.
I ain't seen that one yet.
It's on there. I've been seeing. I was like, what is this shit? Well, we almost did an hour tonight. That's a pretty decent extra Hat Talk Live for the week. Unplanned. I did two shows in one day and 3 shows in 2 days once again. So appreciate you guys helping me out. Thanks for doing this. And we don't have to hopefully talk about it too much on Thursday. I think we're going to I'm probably going to have to talk about it again on Thursday anyway, but this is going to spur more conversation probably, but either way, I had to get what I had to get off my chest. And I'm glad you guys were able to join in and talk about it as well. And Charisma too. Charisma was in here. Appreciate him joining and hopping in. And
his insight was important too with what he was saying about the culture and stuff. So he was right. I mean, so I don't get it, but that's what we're here. We're here to, hopefully everybody that listened tonight gets a better understanding of the way that you feel, because you got me and Flip over here,
Yeah. And also hopefully everybody watching tonight gets a better understanding on how to act in society.
Yeah, that's too. Well, that probably won't happen, but it's
No, I
worth a
know.
shot. Worth a
I
shot.
mean, but there's a certain way to carry yourself and a certain way to communicate, and what we saw today was not it.
Yeah, and
I don't understand. Don't
they
be a
wouldn't like if
complainer
somebody
about it.
disrespected their culture. So why you gonna diss somebody else's culture? You feel me? Like,
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's just a shitty way to go about things today. I just and it had to be addressed.
The complainers, they stay in one place.
It's so
You know?
frustrating. It is not like today was not an easy day for me. Like it just really it kind of sucks. Like it's like I expected like a good positive reaction for this and everything, and it's like, again, I am not the designer. I'm nothing to do with it. Doesn't affect me, But I just really thought everybody was going to enjoy this hat today, and it was going to be like a big day of like, oh my god, what a banger hat, and how great it was and everything. And then I'm just seeing that shit. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
But there's been hats in the past, right? That we had a lot of people that were like, oh man, this hat, and it was very divisive, like it was weird, and then it ends up being seen as a classic hat. I'm trying to think, what are some of the ones like Pitone, right?
Yeah,
That's a fire hat, and that was the same way almost. People were like,
yeah,
oh man, I'm passing on that. I don't get it. And I'm like, what?
yeah. That one, it was another big surprise, and it's also funny that was another one with a Spanish word on there. So
maybe
Samantha's saying it's already on eBay for 130, and as expected though. I mean, come on. I mean,
it's on there getting sold by a guy who was whining on Instagram today, probably.
Sure. Oh, the people who were whining on Instagram today are all buying too.
They buy, yeah, I bought two. I'm gonna sell them, but god damn, this is a terrible hat. You say what?
Yeah. Yep. That's the way it goes. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much for joining in tonight. You guys are becoming regulars on the show. You had two appearances in 2 days. So appreciate you guys' help and being a part of the Hat Talk Army and everything.
No problem.
We appreciate everything you do, man. Appreciate it.
Baby Oil, now a moderator in Gorham Bros Fans Facebook. So he's here to take charge, and the Baby Oil is there, and he's gonna kick your ass out. And who knows what else?
I'm gonna lather them
down. Levels are lower.
Slide right on out.
No, slide right out on the group. And if they don't
every time I see that bottle, the levels get lower and lower.
Yep.
Hey, I bought it back from there. It came back from Florida with me.
Jesus. All right, guys. As always, we can all say goodbye at the same time tonight. As always, I'm Big T, Jeff Blair, Baby Oil Flip. We the ones. In Big T we trust. And peace.
Peace.